Welcome back. We're here in Manifesting Your Dreams. We're manifestingyourdreams.net, and today we're talking about the power of decision. And boy, we have a special guest today. She really has taken to heart the power of decision and making commitments. So from very, very difficult upbringing, being the youngest of 10 kids in a very poor neighborhood, okay, she made a decision that she didn't want that life of gangs and so forth. You know, it was very interesting when the first time I visited Washington, D.C., okay, I was a teenager. I came to the U.S. in an exchange student program. And then we went to see, you know, all the good things about Washington, but we also visited the ghetto and things like that. And I met people that were third generation on welfare, right? And I was a teenager, right? But it was like 3 generations on welfare, right? And you know why? Because nobody made the decision to get out, right? It was like, hey, this is the way you do things and whatever. And it really touched my heart. So wherever you are today is irrelevant. Wherever you are today, in your relationship, in your work, where you are today is the end result of the decisions you made in the first part of your life, right?
Right.
Where we going? Where you going? Okay, it could be totally different. If you make a decision, we talk about stay committed to that decision through thin and thick, because the process is not going to be the way you expected, or maybe it is, we don't know, but more than likely you will have problems that you didn't anticipate it. And then Glenn mentioned many times something that is very important to bring up, which is the power of community, right? It's the power of community. Is if you look at people that have been very successful, whether they're in the arts, in science, or in business, in sports, right? Sometimes we celebrate the individual achievement, right? But when you really get to know these people, you find there's a lot of people, right? There's a lot of people supporting that achievement that so many times they don't get the credit they deserve, right?
Right.
So you want to align yourself with people that have similar values, that have similar outcomes, that actually empower you. Versus disempower you, because so many times, you know, it is sad, but people, sometimes it's family, right? They go like, they're just pinching you, like, you know, like, oh, I thought you were going to stop smoking. What happened? You know, and it's like,
I knew you couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if this is true or not on goal setting, but they say if you have a goal of achieving something, only tell the people that you know that will support you. Okay? Because some people say, go and tell everybody, make a commitment, right? But that doesn't work very well, right? And if you have a goal of stop doing something, right? Stop doing something. Then you tell the people that are not going to support you, because sometimes just to prove them wrong, you're gonna make it happen. So I thought that was kind of like interesting.
Well, and it's interesting that you say that, because the 3 people who encouraged me for years to write a book are the only 3 people I told I was writing a book.
There you go.
I didn't tell anyone else until the final draft was done.
See, there's a clue right there.
Yes. And they would check in from time to time, say, how's it going? What do you need to finish this and this and this and this? And they were super supportive. And so the people that I didn't tell were very surprised.
They were surprised. Oh my God, how did that happen? You didn't give me a chance to put you down through the process.
Exactly. So all they could say,
you just sneak it in,
I
right?
did. So all they could say was, oh, congratulations.
That's funny. It's
so
very powerful.
I totally agree. If you need to share them, be very careful with who you share with. Because not everybody has your best interest in mind, no,
right?
they don't. And then another thing I want to say, based on something you said earlier, is if you think making decisions is difficult, it's not as difficult as you think, because if you're not making a decision to do or to stop, you're making a decision to stay.
It is made anyway.
No decision is a decision.
That's right.
So you're making a decision. Why not make the most beneficial one to yourself, your family, and to humanity?
You're so correct on that. You're just deciding to stay the way you are.
You choose the status quo.
So in a previous lifetime, you were very focused on your massage and so forth, right? Massage therapy, and now we're moving into another direction, and you will share with our viewers, how they can contact you, be part of that. But you share something very interesting because tennis, I followed tennis when I was a young kid.
Oh.
Growing up in Argentina, Guillermo Villas was like a big deal and so
Now Del
forth, right?
Potro.
Yes, now Del Potro,
Yes.
exactly. So you actually do, you still do your massage to two of the biggest tournaments in the country. So how did that happen? I mean, that's something like you go like I said, man, I'm sure there are a lot of people that would like to be part of that, and you are one of the few. So maybe share that. That's something else that you wanted to do. How you manifested that?
It's an absolute privilege to work with world-class athletes and at two of the biggest tournaments in the country or in the world on the tour. After graduating from massage school, it took me a few years to discover my niche, and one of the people who I admire the most and who supported me, she was actually an instructor in school. She invited me to work at, we had a professional tennis tournament here in Las Vegas in 2006.
Okay.
She invited me to work that tournament. I said yes. I fell in love, and so the director of the massage department invited me back the following 2 years that the tournament was in town, and then when that tournament left, I said I want to keep doing this.
Okay.
And so I contacted.
You decided.
I decided I wanted to continue doing that.
Yes.
And then the how came after.
Oh wow.
The how came after. So I contacted those in charge at these two different tournaments. And,
which are the tournaments?
Indian Wells, which is in March of every year, and it's huge. It's beautiful environment, and just all of the top tennis players go there.
Wow.
And then Cincinnati as well, and it's the
In
same.
Ohio.
In Ohio,
Okay.
Cincinnati, Ohio. And so after I contacted the people in charge, sent them my resume and my credentials, they said, yes, come on board.
Wow.
And so the action I took after the decision has led me to enjoying that environment
That
and
is fantastic.
learning along the way for 11 years.
Wow. So
Yeah.
twice a year for 11 years.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
Amazing. How many people maybe said, I want to do it, but I'm not going to be selected, and why send the application,
Yes.
whatever. And like you said, if they made a decision not to participate, but not making the decision to do it,
yes.
right?
I actually was invited to speak in front of a sports massage class a couple of years ago, and went through, explained to them the process of how I was able to work on tour. And all of them wanted the job right out of school. I'm like, no, you have to get experience, you have to learn customer service, you have to do this and do that. And the expressions on their faces were disappointing, because it was like, no, I want it to come easy. I don't
I
have
need
to
it right
work
now.
for it.
I want it.
Yes.
I want that cookie right now.
Yes, exactly. So after the decision, there is some energy and effort and time you have to put into making your dreams come true. It's just not going to fall in your lap, as Stephen J. Covey said.
So I'm not just going to close my eyes
Yeah.
and just make my order with
You know
the
what?
universe.
If
and
that worked, I'd be a billionaire.
Yes, right. It's great. So Glen, our viewers had a great time, learning about you. So how they can contact you, stay in contact with you, get your book, whatever, do you have any way you
Well,
can
let
share?
me say that this has been an absolute pleasure. Pablo and his energy is just off the charts, and it's amazing, and it's warm, and it's inviting. So thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You can contact me, order the book off of livingintotalhealth.com. It's also available on Amazon. However, if you order it on Amazon, it won't be signed.
Okay, so you will autograph the book if they go to your website.
Order it from the website, it will be
Alright.
signed. I'll autograph it before it ships.
Okay.
And right now I'm offering free shipping, so.
Free shipping too.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So what is next? Where is Glen Alex going in the next 5 years, 10 years? Where do you see yourself? What decisions are you making for the future?
The decision I have made is to focus on speaking and coaching.
Okay.
I want to reach more people. Massage is great. Massage has served me well, but it's one person at a time.
Yes.
I want to.
And then physically demanding too.
It's very physically
right?
demanding. I really want to help people be their best. I want people to achieve their optimal level of health, and I want the world to be a better place. I want us to be more nurturing, be more loving, be more kind to each other, and I believe health is the path to that. And so it is my goal to assist as many people as I can reach.
And I also like what you said about health is not just the physical part, right? There's
Yes.
different levels.
Yes.
So maybe you can share about that.
Total health, true health, it involves the whole person. It's not just the body. It's not just diet and exercise. Total health, true health includes you physically, you mentally, you emotionally, and you spiritually. Just think about all the people you know who have failed with dieting, all the people you know who have failed to follow through on a decision. It's those other missing components that we tend to ignore: the mindset, the emotional awareness and acuity, and my beliefs and values. Are they aligned with what I say I want and the decisions I make on a daily basis? So total health is very involved, and it requires you to pay attention to all of you.
Exactly, and we have to be proactive. Okay,
Yes.
we have to be proactive.
Yes.
So we live in a society where right now you have to become your own health coach. You can't just depend on the doctor
You
telling you
cannot,
what to
you
do or
cannot.
whatever, you know. But the resources are available. Okay,
There are a lot of resources
there's
out
people
there.
like Glen that has dedicated her life to
Yes.
finding out things that work,
Yes.
putting it together in a book,
Yes.
share it in your seminars, whatever. So
Yes.
you can invite Glen to speak if you have an organization, an event that she could benefit. Because we want you to be healthy. Because you know what, healthy people
Yes.
are able to manifest their dreams with less pain
Yes.
than unhealthy people,
And
right?
may I add one more thing?
Yes.
Okay, go to the website, livingintotalhealth.com, join our email list, and then I will offer you a complimentary 30-minute health and wellness consultation.
Check that out. That's fantastic. And no charge.
No charge.
Any of our viewers.
Yes.
So if you're a viewer
Just
of
for
manifesting your
viewers.
dreams, there you go. Well, it's been a total pleasure.
Oh my
I'm
God,
so glad you
pleasure's all
came.
mine.
We really have a blast right here. Hopefully you got some ideas. Hopefully we inspire you so you could say, you know what, let me just
Yes.
step it up a notch. Okay, there's more in me. I can make things
Yes.
happen. It could be a relationships, it could be business, it could be
anything.
career or anything, because there's people that are manifesting the dreams, right? And you'll find out they're not different than you. We all go through different challenges and so forth, but there are certain things that we have in common, certain things that we do,
Yes.
right? Whether we know them or not. And that's why we want to inspire you. So we're going to be next week with another guest. Go to manifestingyourdreams.net if you're not a VIP with us yet. And if you're one of the winners of the social media shows today, if you win the buffet, don't eat too much, okay? Or if you eat too much, what it says, just enjoy it with no
Right.
guilt. But then you want to get in total health starting tomorrow. So we'll see you next week. You can watch this again, share it with your friends, and go and manifest your dream. Have a fantastic day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.